What's good? It's Shigozi. It's Thursday, April 1st, 2021, and Twitter's just glitching all up and down. Society of Jesus is what? Yeah, I don't even know what this. I'm just jumping into something. Really, Itachi just posted something. Exactly. But something you just posted. Here we go. Y'all fall for everything on TV. Again, this person. So, this is what Itachi's. Yeah, so I actually commented on this too. So we're gonna start off with this because it's an April Fool's joke. George Floyd, an ongoing April Fool's joke. Jessica, her life's a fucking April Fool's joke, and she loves living it out. Jessica, the GTG. No, don't take me with you. I don't want to travel the world with you. Why the fuck would I travel the world with you? You don't know anything going on. You worship these actors like George Floyd, saying you knew him. I don't give a fuck. Neil A says the George Floyd situation was staged and people fell for it. It was used to stir up a race war so black people's emotions can be used to bring in orders. And this is after what we predicted last year. Well, really, not even last year, 2 years ago, in 2019 and before. We said obviously 2020 would be about black people. Negro 22, and look what happened. Again, I mean, obviously. And then she goes, "What you mean?" And then we go on to tell her how, well, Itachi tells him, look how Twitter is censoring us. Show additional replies, including those that may be contain offensive. People actually don't know what a psyop is, right? And then they censor that tweet. But as I'm trying to go for, this is different. She's just telling you about how she knew George Floyd. I have very limited time. I got to be done like less than an hour, so I'm going to some propaganda. But really, I was going to show you the context of this. So I guess it's probably from some other piece of that. But she was saying how family was raised with George Floyd. We live in Houston, Texas. Family was raised with this man. This is a real person in a real situation. That man really died at the hands of law enforcement. What the hell are you talking about? And then our health, Itachi in the chat, Rich, y'all know him. Y'all fall for everything on TV. Again, this person had no idea George Floyd worked with Chauvin for years. Has no idea George Floyd's twin is a millionaire Freemason. Has no idea George Floyd has an Order Out of Chaos Freemasonic tattoo. And no idea he was a porn star. Wake up, exactly. George Floyd is an actor for the Society of Jesus. It's fucking obvious. I'm seeing all these people online. Oh, I knew him. Like, fuck it. I know it's a small world, but fuck out of here. This is BS. Even if you did, he's probably somewhere in Dubai smoking a fatty, sipping on some gin, and laughing at your dumb ass. I mean, they easily could have just relocated his ass, and you think he's dead. So what's the fucking point, guys? He is an actor to strip this whole Black Lives Matter agenda. Peace, Angel baby. Great to see you. Good to have you back. Good to have you back, Jared. Good to have all of you back. Irvin 1K, Nathan, Marcella's. Let's get right into it. But sheep will say that's all a coincidence. It doesn't matter if girlfriend know, or if George Floyd. If you put GF, I thought it was girlfriend, but that's probably even part of the mockery. It doesn't matter if George Floyd knew Chauvin. Exactly. Guys, again, I'm sick of people believing that crap. And if you're white, especially if you're white and talking against it, then you're racist or you're bigoted. Like, what the fuck? George Floyd's an actor. It's BS. Chauvin trial wraps for the day. Say that 46 dating numerology, but these are all April Fool's jokes. The entire George Floyd, Derek Chauvin, you're chauvinist, all this type of stuff. It's all mockery. And guys, we're doing this in speedy fashion because I'm really trying to stop at like 6:40 at the latest. Like remember last time I was trying to do that and I didn't. Everything was fine, but I don't want to do that again. You know, I don't want to fuck with other people's time and shit. So I'll be done at 6:40 at the latest. But I figured it's good, good time slot to stream without going too long or whatever. Post-COVID PTSD, the storm after the storm. This you know who right here. This is an April Fool's joke. 513. Post-COVID PTSD, the storm after the storm. there's a reason why they're saying this. It's beyond even the gematria. I feel like with storms and just Saturn and or Jupiter and all sorts of things like that. You know what I mean? There's something definitely big that they're saying with this. 503, COVID 53, 5 minute 3 second
Single
video.
mother
The
Becky
503.
Phillips says her daughter had
Becky Phillips. Only problem is I don't know how they'd spell Phillips. Isn't it usually? So yeah, isn't it 2 L's usually? And Philip, the name usually has 1 L. We'll try, but just take this with a grain of salt. Because you know what I'm saying? Because guys, they do these dumb spellings all the time anyway in the media. So it's hard to even really verify this. But Becky Phillips 147, 69. You'd have to see him write it out. Dr. Susan Borgia reminds me of what's his name? Caesar Borgia. Susan Borgia, Caesar Borgia. You see this? I know it's probably Borja. You don't pronounce the J, but still, this Jesuit. It just rolls off. It rolls off the tongue the same way. See, we're now talking about Dr. Susan Borgia, right? Caesar, Susan, Borgia. Yeah, it rolls off the tongue the same way. It's the same pattern. Italian politician and mercenary leader whose fight for power was a major inspiration for The Prince by Machiavelli. He was an illegitimate son of Pope Alexander VI, a member of the Spanish Aragonese House of Borgia. Italian Wars, Central Italy. These things are intertwined with the Jesuits. Caesar was initially groomed for a career in the church. He's an actor for the church. That's what they're telling you. This is one of their actors. It's all the same thing. Think about it. They get these agents in front of you doing the same thing. Supposed to say this, do this on a certain amount of days from their birthday. All from taking orders from the Catholic Church, the Jesuits. Sure, I know they formed in 1540 before him, and I always admit, like when I talk about this gang, understand that wherever they were before the Jesuits, that's what I'm still talking about. Again, it's older than the Jesuits forming in 1540, but it's just clear it's all coming out of the same kind of lineage of pieces of shit. And now we're talking about again Susan Borja. I mean, I did not find it coincidental at all in this nonsense propaganda ritual, and they even link us to her too. This person, a person like on Wikipedia. That'll be nice to see. No, because that'll be worth a good decode. Did they link us to this? Oh, her study, the government website, National Institute of Mental Health. They're just mocking you because all the people that are reading this have mental health issues, legitimate ones, who read this propaganda and believe it. And then my goodness, man. If I literally had a penny for every time my cat would just randomly scratch me, I would be filthy rich. Like I'm just so used to it at this point. But like my hands just always hurt. It's just crazy, man. Just did it again, but Catholic Health Chairman. See, Catholic Health. Catholic Health. PTSD occurring after certain hospitalizations is not a new phenomenon. Dr. Ronald Brenner, psychiatrist at Catholic Health Chairman. Excuse me, said Dr. Ronald Brenner, psychiatrist and Catholic Health Chairman of Behavioral Health. As some research suggests, one in 5 patients experiences PTSD after ICU admission. So, it's just the Catholic Church telling you that this is their propaganda, their ritual. Obviously. Catholic health? Why is this even here? I mean, it's an extremely rhetorical question. Catholic health equals 73, like Jesuit to 21, 73 to 21st prime. Catholic health 253, the 22nd triangular number. Catholic health 62, like sacrifice 62. Haunted by the ICU. I want to go to something else. I feel like I've just been on this page too long. Because that was the same thing with Susan Borgia. But you get it. They're scared with COVID. Scientists have discovered X-rays coming from Uranus. I mean, do you understand how they're mocking you? Here they're trying to give you the anal swabs for COVID. You know, again, the Jesuits love fucking people up the ass and stuff like that, especially in the rap industry. And they even talk about their songs. And they're literally saying scientists have discovered Uranus, or excuse me, scientists have discovered X-rays coming from Uranus. You can't make this shit up. I mean, are you not seeing this crap? That's guys. That's why they made the headline this way. It's an April Fool's joke. It's on April Fool's. Think about all the days to see a headline like this on April Fool's. Think about it. That's why my title is April Fool's jokes from the Jesuit federal government. This one world, new world order gang. Updated at 10:51. What do we see all the time? Freemason 51, conspiracy 51, 51 one of the big outer space numbers because Freemason, it's always the numbers for Freemason, for conspiracy, for space. Freemason 51. See that? Freemason 51. Conspiracy 51. Outer space with the 1, 2, 3, 147, 57, and 51. That's why I always predict on May 1st, May 10th. Elon Musk, we see him a lot. Dates with 51 numerology, always doing things. I always call this pattern out. 51 in the space program. Of course, it's 44. There's other extremely strong numbers, right? That I even say arguably even more potent because that's 44, space 44. But 51 is one to never forget, never overlook 51 and these people. And again, that's why they're 1051 updating this ad. I also see the Jesus Christ 151, the X-rays from Uranus. I mean, it's just crazy. X-rays. I like how X-rays equals 24. X the 24th letter. X-rays 48 like Freemason. X-rays 33. We're gonna decode that headline too. But then here we go. What was I gonna do? Oh, April Fools equals 51. See, they're literally saying April Fools. April Fools, outer space equals the same thing. Are you not seeing how they're giving you an outer space ritual, a piece of outer space propaganda, distraction, nonsense, literally by the same numbers as April Fools? They updated it at the 51st minute of the hour, and they gave you this type of headline. Scientists have discovered X-rays coming from Uranus. I don't know what to say, guys. How are my streams like fun to watch? It's because we're looking at the Jesuits' bullshit propaganda, rituals, and distractions all the time. That just proves that this is the world you're living out. You live in a fucked up, funny ass world run by a bunch of fucking people, bunch of Jesuits who do this type of shit every day. That's exactly what I'm trying to show you. It's not me being funny. I'm not trying to be funny. I'm glad you guys are laughing, having a good time, right? But I'm not trying to be funny. This is what they're doing. This is from the Catholic Church. And this fucking propaganda. It was good. Freedom Seeds. Yep, April Fool's 147. Like outer space. And they updated it at the 51st minute of the hour. And that, guys, a nail in the coffin is the fact that it's that type of headline, right? It's that type of headline in this nonsense. And on April Fool's Day. It's like, how do you not see that this is a blatant April Fool's joke from the Jesuits? Yeah, the Sky's Ray Freemasons. What's good, Marco? Good seeing you. Oh, you driving? Yeah, definitely keep driving, guys. Yeah, definitely keep driving, just listening, and never feel like you have to chat while driving. Please don't. But I'm glad that you're all here still. If you're at a red light, you're trying to type in or something, it's different. But like, nice, Angel baby. We'll check this out. Let's wrap up this page, this April Fool's joke. Because there's more. I didn't do Uranus. Again, I know you can pronounce it Uranus, but guys, it's also pronounced Uranus, and it's by the numbers. Look, Uranus 41 on 4/1. See, on 4/1, they give you this headline. Scientists have discovered X-rays coming from Uranus on 4/1, and that equals what? 211. The headline equals 211. The 47 prime, right? Freemason's compass set at 47 degrees. Mason equals 211. Always the numbers for the Masons in the space program, as I say constantly. Freemason 51. Mason 211, the Jewish cipher. Of course, this headline equals 266, reverse full reduction. My nose is really itching me. 266. Like Jesus Hominum Salvator, 571, the 105th prime. Guys, this is the most blatant shit they're doing. This is the most blatant stuff they're doing. So you see how 571 is the 105th prime, Masonry, Zionism 105, and they're pairing it with this 211. This is exactly the stuff I'm talking about. And again, this 266 Jesus Hominum Salvator, the Jesuits run the space program, obviously. They run the whole show, like the Freemasons. They're all in bed together. But what I'm showing you is that they love to specifically and oversaturate the coding with numbers for the Freemasons, the Scottish Rite Freemasons especially, with the space program. That's how specific they are getting. So you'll see their Jesuit patterns, but it's clearly, again, Mason 211, that's the 47 prime, and they're pairing it with the 105th prime, Masonry 105 in this headline. It's like completely undeniable. That's why I don't understand how people are even like beginning to deny this. Even like, honestly, if you're new, sure, it's understandable. But I mean, after like seeing this now, I mean, what we're gonna do cause a coincidence? That's the whole point. Like if you're new, you should see this once and be like, okay, this is actually something. Maybe you'll let me look into it more. You can't just deny it. Haunted by the ICU. Around 70% of people who reported experiencing 3 more percent. This is for the COVID stuff. But coronavirus 70. But it's just crazy. I don't think I did X-ray by itself. I just did the plural. You should have got to do that too. 68, 40, 22. Uranus 22. Yeah. It's just fake. It's crap. It's bullshit. Chandra explores Uranus. See? Chandra explores Uranus. A quick look at Uranus. You see this? On April Fool's Day. Again, guys, I can't stress this enough. If we were talking about this on any other day than April Fool's Day, I know it's still your by numbers ritual, but I would just, you know what I'm saying? It'd be less obvious, it'd be even less potent of an example. I would maybe, anyone who is on a cognitive dissonance, they're denying train, I'd say, okay, fine, maybe this one time. No, no, no. It doesn't matter how brand new you are, it doesn't matter how fresh you are, it doesn't matter how denying or how much into your I can't even talk right now, your cognitive dissonance trip you're in. This is, you can't just dismiss this. On April Fool's Day, they're saying Chandra explores Uranus. Trust what a lot of these people are wishing for. Chandra equals 41 and 31 like Uranus. That's what I'm fucking saying. It has the same gematria. Where, like, not only is it an April Fool's joke by the numbers today, it is like all by the numbers. And this is this one piece. I mean, this is crazy. Like this after this, and we see what Angel Baby shared, the streams, I mean, time-wise, it actually honestly might be over too. I'm almost done with time too, but I mean, come on. I don't know what else to say. Scientists found a secret in old Voyager 2 data. This is why we need to revisit Uranus and Neptune. So again, the whole point is we're talking about that planet today. That's the entire like main thing. That is guys, we all grew up in school laughing at that. I mean, I did remember as a kid, right? Like people joke about Uranus. I mean, come on. We're all older than when they discovered this, by these French Freemasons, all by these numbers as well. So we'll look at this, Angela Nashville. I'm going back to the chat real quick before we go change segments, and we'll look at that real quick. Freemason 147. Yeah, like outer space. Exactly, Marco. Shit's ridiculous. Hey, Alex. Yeah, unbelievable, girlfriend gal. Exactly. On April Fool's Day, they're talking about Uranus and the propaganda. Guys, I'm blown away about how obvious this shit is. Like, did he cover Pfizer references? No, I didn't really. But Pfizer is also an April Fool's joke. That's why Alex is asking for it. Alex knows that Pfizer's an April Fool's joke, and a lot of people are falling for it. Think about it. I mean, the company one with the shit stock where I show you guys, I fucking hate their chart. It's just all over the fucking place. Like I wouldn't even invest in. During the whole coronavirus craze, Moderna and everything else kind of did something, but that didn't do anything. And then they were sued so many times, all these lawsuits, and they're the ones making the vaccine that people are trying to take. It's a giant joke. So Angela Nashville Sharon, wait, stop. What's that sound? Everybody look what's going down. FEMA mass vax contract, April 19th to May 31st. We're going to look at these pictures in full. Start from the beginning. Hello, AB Staffing is in final contention for a new FEMA contract to provide physicians, PANPs, RN LPNs, and pharmacists to mass vaccination sites nationwide. This will require the availability to deploy on a short notice basis, 3 to 5 days from the call, for up to 1 month at a time. There will be locations in every state which are still being determined. Pay rates are also still being determined, but there will be crisis type and travel lodging will be reimbursed. Dates will most likely run April 19th. 419, the big scam number. Also, Ritual 81, 419 is the 81st prime. Dates will most likely run April 19th to May 30th, COVID 53, but could go to June 30th, COVID 19 63. If you are interested, we must be ready to go with your profile when they make announcement on April 12th. The Civil War. And what have I been saying? This is a civil war on germs. They are doing the civil war again. Vaccinated versus unvaccinated. That's just one of them. Of course, it's race division and other parts. Mask, no mask. That's not just on the vaccines, but that's like the big main feature. That's the headlining act, pretty much. They're recreating the civil war. They want another civil war, and it's a civil war on germs. And that's when April 12th they're doing this. 102nd day of the year. Another 201 connection. Reflection of 201. Think about the Spanish flu, and 102 years later is COVID-19. That was predicted by Event 201, or at least mocked more so. Told you what they're going to do. And they did that at October 18th, 2019. And I was probably going to go on a tangent with that, but let me stick with this. Please pass the word to any RN, LPN, RPH, PANP, MDDO in your network. If you're interested, we must be ready to go with your profile when they make announcement on April 12th. Please pass the word. We said that. Required to apply 12 months experience in your field. You need all this, zero malpractice license hits. Is that something that should be unavoidable, though? Anyway. Why work with AB Staffing? You get pay, money. It's all money related. Of course, that's how they get you to do anything. Murphy's Law. Right? Isn't it if anything can go wrong, it will? Isn't Murphy's Law that if anything can go wrong, it will? I mean, with Murphy's Law in itself, why would you take their vaccine? Why would you do any of this? They're literally mocking you with Murphy's Law down there. Well, we should read this. Murphy's Law that applies to healthcare jobs. Whoops. I did this in accident. Murphy's Law that applies to healthcare jobs. You will apply it everywhere and hear nothing for weeks on end. But as soon as you accept the position at one place, the others will suddenly start calling you. Okay, well, that's a little annoying too. I get that, but really, it's like, think about this. Murphy's Law. I mean, why do you think people are dying from the vaccine and shit? And of course, there's other reasons too, but HR 936 to direct the Federal Emergency Management Agency to assist states and local government with the distribution and tracking of vaccines for COVID-19. To direct the Secretary of Health and Human Services to carry out a national program to oversee the collection and maintenance of all federal and state data on vaccinations of individuals in the United States for COVID-19 to achieve mass vaccination saturation immunity and for other purposes. Well, I mean, I'm not participating in this. I mean, I don't recommend anyone does. I gotta charge my computer soon. Try to do that. Jackie Lee Shella. In light of the administration's continuing response to COVID-19, DoD is amending. The Department of Defense is amending the CFR to aid civilian employers in more quickly identifying key employees so the department can better understand the capacity and capability available to support the response to the current pandemic and to avoid military-civilian manpower conflicts in future declarations of national emergency or military mobilizations. So they're going to me, it seems like they want to send the military out to start vaccinating people, as they've been also predicting for some time. And guys, I'm not participating. I don't consent to any of this. This is why we got to be strapped, man. And we need to be together, collectively together and strapped. Because if you're strapped but outnumbered, I mean, how good does it help you? That's what we need. Two things: to be strapped, and we need to be in a community. Like, this is not the time to be divided, to be, thinking for yourself and, I'm gonna do me, all this satanic ass shit. This is not time for that. It's never time for that. And this should, unless you want to follow this. This rule is effective December 28th, 2020. Comments must be received by February 26th, 2021. I'm sure those are by the numbers, the Roman Catholic Church 226. And tell you where to submit comments. It's just telling you where to submit comments and how to follow up on that or something. I mean, yeah. Hey, morning, Crypto Tiger from Australia. Yeah. Oh, it's a Tiger Woods joke. I'm really glad you're joining from Australia. It always means, it means a lot for anyone to join, right? But like, you're waking up in the morning, not even in this nation, tuning in, getting past my accent and everything to listen. I appreciate you. I go to do thumbs up. Number 33 happens to me all the time. Now that I know numbers. So these numbers you see all the time, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm trying to phrase, for example, 223. Once you kind of see how numbers kind of coming out, you might pay more attention. Like, I see 223 on the clock. I check the clock a bunch. You've seen it me do that at least 2-3 times on the live stream. I'll just randomly check the time and it's 223. So like, I think that organic side does work in this world, but it's clear that this gang is doing it in particular. And after that Uranus joke, there's nothing more to explain. It's clear that they're just fucking with us. You won't consent either, but it's hard being solo in these days. Too many sheep you stay away from. Exactly, it is hard, but it's possible. And I feel like it's our only option too. You know what I mean? So if there's a will, there's a way, and there has to be a will. There's a will, so there has to be a way. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because again, I guess I can have the best arsenal you can dream of. But if it's just me, how am I supposed to fight a lot of people with even a worse arsenal than me? But if they have the numbers, they already might beat me. So like, that's why I think that's the more important part, even to staying together. Yeah, the gang has claimed the power of them. The gang has harnessed this, and they use it all the time. It is also an anagram for carnivorous. Yes. Well, that's what these people are going for. How much battery do I have left? I don't want to grab my charger if I don't have to. I'll wait for them to warn me, then I'll grab it. I know last time I tried to do that though, it didn't end well. Alright. I'm gonna charge this. I'll still talk, so the stream's kind of still going. But look at Tiger Woods. He's wearing the red and black colors of the Jesuits because he's an actor for the Jesuits. That's why they even go off and tell you, oh yeah, he likes to wear red and black on Sundays, especially. It's like, again, when they tell you that, it's just evidence that the Jesuit order, the Society of Jesus, they run the world of professional sports as well, and they like to saturate their coding with that. Like, you see how Freemasons are at the space program all the time. So specifically, with the college sports, the pro sports, you just see the Jesuit numbers even more specifically. And even that, maybe all that could be up for debate. Like, if someone just say that's confirmation bias, I can say that. I can understand that maybe. At least they're saying it's confirmation bias within, them doing this by the numbers. Like, I'd rather have that, I'm trying to say? Like, they at least understand that this is definitely coding from the Jesuits, but just, the saturations. But I think that just takes, actual crunching numbers, and that's at least, if you're on that level of thinking, at least, again, you see the agenda. That's just the extra stuff. That's just extra thought. You're trying to see a little bit more. But what we're doing here is trying to wake people up to at least the fact that this is really what's going on, which is easy to do because they're doing it here. On April Fool's on April Fool's Day, officials have determined what caused Tiger Woods' crash, but they won't reveal it. Market Watch. Market Watch is talking about this type of stuff. Why is Market Watch even saying that? You see what I'm saying? I told you guys Market Watch. I have a video exposing Market Watch, how it is propaganda from the Jesuits, by the numbers rituals. April Fools equals 51. First published at 9:51. I think April Fools or April Fool's Day. Yeah, April Fools. April Fools 51. Just like how they updated that Uranus. See, this updated at 9. See how they updated both these jokes at the 51st minute of the hour. I mean, this is complete. This is like good set of evidence. See, 10:51. They love to use. They do the whole. Again, they code a lot of things. They code the whole time at 151 to 36 prime. 666 connection and all that. But 51, they love to also code the minutes of the day. Why? I understand for some people it's so hard for them to see that you can do both. It's got to be one or the other. How can I do that and this? I'm not even gonna go there. It's just like you got to start thinking a bit bigger. 51 because it's the 51st minute of the hour, so that's how they're coding it. So April Fool's 51. They update this. Scientists have discovered X-rays coming from Uranus. 10:51, and here we have this Tiger Woods ritual by the numbers. So I had so many things for Twitter open. Here we go. 9:51. 51st minute of the hour is when it was published. Updated 1 minute later, 9:52. They're doing that for a reason too, I'm sure. Maybe we'll see that. And you see how an April Fool's joke, officials have determined what caused the crash, but they won't reveal it because it's a joke. LA County Sheriff cited unspecified privacy concerns. This is BS. This is how they mock you. And they even have this actor on 223. Masonic 223. The Synagogue of Satan 223. This is an actor for the Synagogue of Satan. Tiger Woods. Today has 46 date numerology, 26. Slave 14. It's 1/4. Talking about this black man. They're saying privacy concerns. I kind of want to do privacy. Yeah, because that's the word they're using. We can do privacy concerns as well. Privacy 41, like Uranus. Like 4/1. That's today, 4/1. Always by the numbers. Privacy concerns with the 77, 220. Again, Negro 22. See some, Catholic Church Jesus, Homo Salvator numbers, but and blessed sacrifice. But this 22 stands out. But again, I like to keep it really simple, and that's why I see it's a riddle, right? So they like to use this root word. It's about privacy concerns, privacy. So they keep it really simple. Privacy. You see how it's 41. They're saying that's the reason. If you think that's me trying to make it work, if your mind's going that way, always revert to this. Scientists have discovered X-rays coming from Uranus. This literally means if you're denying this and really calling this bullshit and calling what I'm showing you bullshit, not like this propaganda bullshit because it is, but like the gematria, the riddles. If you're sitting there calling that bullshit, you're being mocked really hard by the Jesuits. I mean, you see how they're literally mocking you on April Fool's Day at 10:51, April Fool's 51, and you're gonna sit there and call this coincidence, call this, whatever you're gonna call it. No. You're being mocked by the Catholic Church, and I'm trying to wake your ass up to not fall for it. And there's plenty of people in the chat who are also awake. They're not falling for it right now, and they're also here to assist you. It's for anyone in the future watching this who's just sitting there still like, nah. Yeah, I like Tiger Woods. Stop talking about him. Greg Risling. Why do you like Tiger Woods? The guy literally, first off, he cheated on his wife. In the narrative, right? I mean, obviously, the guy's an actor, didn't do that, but in the narrative, so you like someone who does stuff like that. Yeah, I'm not saying you should hate people who do that or dislike them or look down on them, but I mean, what has Tiger Woods really done that you can look up to? That's what I'm trying to say. Greg Risling, guy can't even drive. You get in a car accident, so a guy can't even drive, and you saw the open road. They just showed him driving. It was literally a professional driver in a closed course. It's like just driving normally. He crashed. That's how he crashed and fucked up his car that bad. So you like some black guy who can't even drive, who's always being used by them in these rituals, shaming rituals. He doesn't stand up for himself or anything. He doesn't even stand up for the black people he's representing, mocking them too with his name. What's there about Tiger Woods to look up to? The guy's an actor, a fraud, a piece of shit, and he plays in rigged sports. He literally is an actor who takes a golf club, swings it at some magnetically, induced ball. The ball starts flying, the magnets carry it, and then it lands in the fucking hole with the magnets, and then all the fucking sheep on the side, ooh. No. You gotta do the golf clap, the fucking golf clap, thinking it's real. It's bullshit. I'm gonna get through all the links that people are sending me. Because I don't. That's one thing. I got a hard cutoff in like 15 minutes. I'm slightly regretting streaming now, but I feel like if I didn't stream now, we wouldn't see this Uranus thing. But honestly, they're probably leave it up all day, so we probably would have seen it. But definitely check out Angel and Angel and Rich on Twitter. I'm freezing because I thought I lost Angel's. Here we go. Angel is awake. Yep. Awesome. I'm so glad you're all just posting this and sharing this and getting people to follow your Twitter. That's just like good stuff to see. See, 822 people. That's a good chunk of people. I mean, imagine if everyone in the world. I mean, that's the thing. It's like anything matters because look at all the people on Twitter just posting just complete nonsense. I mean, look, click on Cincinnati, Cleveland. Which one you want? See, if people pick on Cleveland all the time. Cleveland equals 33. So what is Cincinnati? I mean, I guess both cities are run by the Jesuits. Obviously, both trending by the numbers today too, which is interesting because today doesn't have any blatant Ohio numbers. I wouldn't have even called this or anything. But there's some reason they would. But I mean, all these people just tweeting. I mean, what are they sharing any knowledge? Are they waking anyone up? Are they trying to expose the Jesuit order? So imagine if all these people did it. Imagine all of them just started to tweet, just even one tweet about this work. You see how a little bit literally will go a long way if a lot of people did it. And again, if you're not on Twitter already, I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about people who are already on here. So I know some people don't like this at all, and for the shit that they push on Twitter, I don't blame you. If you want to keep your mind clear from the shit that they push on here, the child porn they'll have floating around here, yeah, I don't blame you. But if you're on Twitter already, and you're even sharing a little bit, I mean, it helps. So that's why I really appreciate you all doing this, and not just Twitter, Facebook, all these things. I'm just using Twitter as an example. Anything, as long as you're sharing this. Just keep doing it. That's the thing. Like stop looking at the result. You gotta look at the process. Because if everyone just focused on that process and more people came and more people shared, and the results are, it's not like they're terrible. I mean, sure, everyone's walking around with diapers on their face, but North Carolina's Roy Williams announces retirement after 33 seasons as Hall of Fame coach at UNC Kansas, and then God, there's the guy. This guy's name equals. I don't think someone's name equals 93. I don't know if it was Roy Williams or who he played against because Zachary did this decode earlier and I was watching it. And this guy, one of the guys' names equal 93, but it wasn't him. It wasn't this guy. And I don't think it was Burt Williams either, or Burt, whatever his name is. It was. See, because I haven't decoded any college sports. I haven't decoded any of this. I just didn't do it. I didn't do it any March Madness or anything. But guys, again, think about it. When you already know this shit's scripted and you're not putting, betting on it, I mean, you're just not gonna have much interest in it. Or if you're not, helping other people make money, what are you doing with it? 33 seasons, 903 wins. North Carolina, the 203 state. So I hope you maybe just want to show me the 33 just to document it, which is great. I like how we even did this. The 33 here, 33 over here. But that's, I mean, unfortunately, it's like again, where I lack is just like to just start, giving you facts of this, the NCAA and like all the things that happen. Because I didn't put the effort. You get what you put in. That's like, that saying, you get what you put into something. I didn't put in the effort to decode these fake sports, so I didn't get any riddles out of it.
That officially gave us the most
I have to,
official
I can,
tournament.
Look at what Zach put out on Patreon and study it and get back to you. I can do that stuff, and I'll start doing that. But I can tell you how the Society of Jesus equals 224. They're giving you a 2-minute, 24-second video. But then they're saying at 218 here, watch now, Gonzaga rolling through every opponent. With Mark Few, the Jesus Christ actor as a coach. Yeah, I can break down Mark Few, show you how he's an actor for the Jesuits. That's really easy to do. Mark Few equals the same thing as Christ. Always doing things by number 93 and 33. The guy fainting, that was during his game, 93 days from his birthday. Also, it was like 3 months, 3 days. The guy does everything by the same numbers. Well, everything I've seen so far, and everything. So all the major things he does. That's what it seems like. And I'm only talking this way because I've only decoded him a couple times, but that's all I have to do. Again, I'm not on the fencer. I decode him a couple times. I already know that he's an actor for this gang being used in his rituals. This is not hard to see at all. I don't live in cognitive dissonance land. 1207, 64 to 74. There's probably something with that. But before I wrap this up, I just want to make sure I get a bit more content in. Oh, for sure. I'm so you're ecstatic right now. That's so good to hear, Itachi. It sucks that it's gonna be over in 10 minutes, but I'm glad that you're all having a good time. Even despite me, not giving a good crisp decode sometimes. I like how you guys just love to be here and see the information. Whoever wrote the algorithms for the fake news generating computers coded these simple algorithms as the code. It's all AI scripting. See, I really feel that too, Dr. Savage. So we, I don't know if you guys are watching. You guys were all there earlier when Zach was doing his live morning decode. Remember, he did the one. See, I wanted to show you this because MSN misquoted it and they put B instead of me, and I could probably find that right because Lil Nas X new song. Because I forgot the name of it. Like I can't retain it. I can retain this information better, but even then. But MSN did like a. They said they used B instead of me, but it has the what's it called? The like number of the beast numbers in it, and it equals 66. And then it makes me think like either it was a purposeful typo or was there AI generation system. Oh, call B by your name. Maybe I can search it. Call B by your name. I really don't think it was an accident. Because guys, this is not real journalism. It's all fake news, propaganda, and distraction. Can I get the news on that? If we can, it's fine. Zachary documented this on his stream. Yeah, call B by your name. Let's see, they did it here. It was on MSN, but I don't know if, let's see. It might not be in this article. That's fine. But he already documented it. I don't want to spend more time looking for it, but we know that we have the gematria. Call B by your name equals 258, like number of the beast. I mean, it's like, and it's about the satanic shoes. I mean, it's almost like it's in 66 equals the same as number of the beast. Equals the same thing. It's like how am I supposed to sit here and be like, oh, it's just. And the thing is, the M is by the B in the keyboard, and whenever I look for a typo, it's the first thing I look for. But it could just be that make it even more clever. It's just yes, I admit it is possible. It is still possible for this to be a coincidence for the sake that maybe they had some junior writer had to write the title and they fucked it up. They put it in the article. They misspelled it. And no one double checked it, and it happened to be this way. I mean, I'm just being real. But even then, it just like the AI had an AI generates this propaganda most likely, and it makes sense that the AI had this pattern, and we get fucked up, or they just straight up did this on purpose. They're like, hey, this typo has this, let's do this. But it's just so interesting that this is the typo that MSN had, or MSNBC, whichever one it was. Call me by your name with the number of the beast. I mean, that blew my mind when I saw that. I was like, wow, crazy. And guys, I don't think this just coincidence, but again, this is me being, again, I look at both sides. I look at everything. I consider everything. I don't just, look at one thing. So I will entertain that could be a possible. I'm not going to say it's impossible to be a coincidence. But what's impossible to be a coincidence is all this numerical stuff always working so cleanly. What's impossible to be a coincidence is them talking about Uranus. Extras coming from Uranus on April Fool's Day, updating their propaganda at the 51st minute of the hour, April Fool's 51. That's not coincidence. That's all joke from the Jesuits. Koi mais profita. See, this chat system is messing with me. Here we go. Today, Rick Band from Akron, Ohio, declared April 1st Devo Day. Devo Day 76, same as Akron. Wow. Rick Band. What is Devo Day? Like Development Day or Devo Day? What is that? It's some ritual from this gang. And Akron with a 76. Akron, Ohio does things by the numbers. Akron, Ohio, 47. Sounds a little foolish. Look what they're wearing. I mean, these little kind of like this. Oh, a devil, like the hat. I see. Right? In that type of hat. I see. I've seen this hat before. Also, yeah, there we go. Either a hat or it's a band with the wears this type of hat. Oh, it's a band. So you guys are gonna. I don't know all the bands. There's a lot of bands, artists I don't know. I'm very ignorant when it comes to a lot of things. See, I didn't even know this. I didn't know about this band. I'd never heard of them. But they're doing it by the numbers. Wearing these hats on their head is just mockery. Their music's probably good, but it's just, I mean, Devo Day on April 1st. Why April 1st? And then the band had a number 14 Billboard chart hit in 1980 with a single Whip It. Number 14, 1st of April. And now on today is Devo Day. Again, Ohio always with the rituals. I mean, they just cannot put them down. It's like, put the controller down, go to bed. They can't. They won't. Because they love doing these rituals by numbers. Devo Day 76, like Akron 76 and 31. I mean, this is obvious. But Mark Band, what's his name? I'm gonna look up this actor. How many days from his birthday? Then I might have to end with this decode. Kind of sucks, but it is what it is. I think it just teaches me to like stream and just stream and do my thing. So I think it's a good discipline practice for me. Rick Band, probably getting bans from the Jesuits for putting this out. That's what these were paid actors. But Rick Band, Akron, Ohio. This guy. See, I wish he had like a birthday, it was a person. But maybe it was a little more Devo Day. Devo Whip It. What's Whip It equal again? 32, 77, 85, and 40. Not too familiar with these. With this particular set of rituals. I know Devil's 17, like Ohio, the 17th state. We'll just look at what Cleveland.com says. To promote Rock and Roll Hall of Fame nominee. Akron declares April 1st Devo Day, launching month-long campaign for hometown bands Rock Hall fan votes. Purchase a subscription to this bullshit nonsense. I'm not even specifically talking about this band. I mean, in general, Cleveland.com. Guys, it's called Cleveland.com. What do you possibly think they're giving you? A bunch of nonsense by the numbers usually. I mean, Cleveland 33 updated this at 11:22. 11 plus 22 is 33. At 3:30 p.m. Posted. I mean, come on. This is I'm telling you. Cleveland doing things by the numbers of 33 because Cleveland equals 33, like masonry. Cleveland 33, right? 78 like Jesuit. 78. Masonry 33. Order 33. Secrecy 33. There's 33 degrees of Scottish Rite Freemasonry. So that's why Cleveland.com wants to again at 3:30 tell you this by the numbers. And April 1st, 11:22 a.m. And then posted, see? Posted at 3:30, updated 11:22. I mean, how much more obvious you need to be from Cleveland.com, too? Just as I'm explaining the type of stuff they do. Because I'm no stranger to the intricacies of Cleveland.com, and neither are you, because it's just them doing the same encoded garbage, because it's run by the Jesuits, the same exact gang that runs CNN and TMZ and Al Jazeera and CA, Canada and Russia 24, and whatever they have in Australia, whatever they have in England, whatever they have in all that. Jacinda Ardern, I know Jacinda Ardern is New Zealand, but I always pick on her when I talk about Australia too, because she's just an actor, always in our face, did the Christchurch shooting nonsense, and Buckingham Palace, it's all BS. The Queen's an actor. The whole royal family are a bunch of goons. Devotional 117. You see this? Unbelievable. So the capital of Ohio, Columbus, Ohio, equals 153 and 54, and they have the Buckeye 117 right here. See, devotional 117, like Buckeye. It's always the Buckeye numbers in Ohio's propaganda and rituals. This is a ritual from the state of Ohio. See, Horrigan will be featured in a devotional promotional video that also includes entertainers Jack Black, Fred Armisen, and Tony Hawk, as well as an appearance by the Goodyear Blimp and crew. Because I think, is that Goodyear from Ohio too? I might be thinking of BF Goodrich. I might be getting some mixed up. 1 second. I know it might not be Goodyear. Oh, yeah, it's Akron. It's from Akron. There we go. Yeah, I don't want to give you inaccurate information, no pun intended. But it's from Akron, Ohio. Goodyear Tire and Rubber Company. We know Goodyear does things by the numbers. The Goodyear blimps by the numbers. Ohio with the 47 gematria. Guys, they love to have nonsense. They love to have rituals. And this is just no different. Tony Hawk, guys, these people are supposed to be there from their birthday. I want to see if they're going to be there. So I think the best thing to do is April 1st from Tony Hawk's birthday. What if we get the Ohio numbers from all these people's birthday? My mind is going to be blown. I kind of hope it's not, because I got to end the stream. I don't want to go over time this time. But the votes with the Catholic 71. I know Buckeyes the plural is 28, but I don't like to call it out because why even do Buckeyes 28? Buckeyes is 27, 72, 36, 117. That's like literally all you need. That and the Ohio numbers. That's what they primarily encode in all the rituals. So, and then now specifically, we'll get the Akron, Ohio, Akron, 76. But real quick, I want to say Tony Hawk's birthday from April 1st. If it's Ohio numbers, man, my mind is going to be just racing. I feel like it's not going to be. I feel like it's going to do something else. Maybe a Devo Day or something. And every time I give them the benefit of the doubt, they prove me wrong. But it's almost like my mind just can't comprehend that this really is how blatant it is all the time. Because it is. I mean, it is. Tony Hawk born May 12th, 1968. This is an agent born by the numbers. Sure, yeah, he knows how to skate. You can be an agent for the gang and know how to skateboard. It's not hard to be both. Stop thinking it's one or the other. Oh, my JavaScript's turned off. And I hope this doesn't fuck up the chat either. I mean, it shouldn't fuck up the chat like you guys. It'll fuck up my interaction with you. But if I jump back in now, it should be fine. Redo this. I didn't turn it back on, did I? No. There we go. Yeah, you guys can't forget to do that. Okay. So May 12th. 41 days. 5 weeks, 6 days. So you still say it's by the numbers. And that's what I'm saying, that it's more, I mean, it's more fitting. Not April Fool's, but Uranus 41. Like, is April Fool's 41? Oh, it's 51. But we're seeing early, we're talking about Uranus today. 41. The 13 prime. Today's 4/1. 41 days from Tony Hawk's upcoming birthday. Spent at 42 days. Saturn 42. 1 month, 12 days. 6 weeks. I know 6 and 7 are maybe they are Ohio numbers because 6 equals 16 like Ohio, 29 like Ohio. I do show they use these. So 6 from his birthday. They're doing this on purpose. 6 weeks. It's not as blatant, but 6 and 7 are the two numbers between 1 and 10, or between 1 and 9. Excuse me. That they do. What's Tony Hawk equal? Tony 74, 20. 16. Ohio numbers. Ohio 47. Tony Hawk 36. That's why. See, they did it in his name, and this is what we say all the time. If it's even not from the birthday, it's because it's in the name. If it's not in the name, it's definitely from the birthday, or it will be both. But like Tony Hawk 117, 36, like Buckeye, and 99. Sun equals 9. 9 a big number for Ohio. There seals the sun. Buckeye 117. Didn't I not just say it's this simple? Buckeye 117, 36. Right? What's Tony Hawk equal? 117 and 36. This is an actor for the federal government for Akron, Ohio. Now we have 67 or 72 concurrent viewers now too, which sucks. I have to close. Guys, like we're gonna wrap up looking at Tony Hawk, and maybe one more person just to flesh this out, and I gotta be done. I have no choice. I gotta be somewhere at 7. I'll streaming it tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? And guys, it pains me. Trust me. I hate to end the stream with a lot of people watching because a lot of people seeing these riddles. Like I fucking hate to end it, but we'll do Jack Black because he's one of their big actors. You guys can do Fred Armisen for homework. But guys, this stream's been so good anyway. I mean, you know what I'm saying? It's just been the whole Uranus joke. Hey, anyone just joined? That's what I'm saying. Anyone just joined? This is what we saw earlier, and this really should just make up the whole stream. On April Fools, look at the joke. Scientists have discovered X-rays coming from Uranus. See? Just look at that. On April Fool's Day, and April Fool's 51 at 10:51, and there's more that they did in this, but this is the main thing. On the front page, scientists have discovered X-rays from Uranus, and they have all these other Uranus things, Chandra explores Uranus, a quick look at Uranus. If further observations confirm this, it could have intriguing implications for understanding Uranus. I knew it! They're going so scientific. When I first saw these 3 words, I was even thinking in my mind, is this one of those jokes? A scientific joke. Hey, look at this nerdy kid. Oh, if he said it, like I'm saying, like that type of shit. That type of nerdy joke. This is the type of joke. These are jokes. If further observations confirm this, it could have intriguing implications for understanding Uranus. You see that? Intriguing implications for understanding Uranus. It is a fucking joke from the New World Order, the Jesuits. Explore Uranus. They love to do that with their fucking cocks in your fucking ass because you're nodding along to this agenda. If you're not, then of course I'm not talking to you. But without, yeah, that's how I go completely over time without it. But anyone just join. Look, you got that. That's why I wanted to show you. That's why this can be such a good one to do. I'm so glad that joke was there, because if I didn't stream early, it sucks. But at the same time, you guys saw the main event. That's the main event of the stream. I mean, in my opinion, maybe to someone else, it's this Tony Hawk going 117.36 like Buckeye, as we all know they always use. That could. I mean, but at this point, I'm so jaded with this pattern. Jack Black 6354 like Jesuit order. Of course, Columbus, Ohio, the capital 54. I know it's in Akron, Ohio, but they like to just the Jesuit order numbers is the same as the capital of Ohio. But August 28th. Real quick, let's see Tony Hawk's past birthday. So these are all important. I can't see 1021, 463, the 90th prime, Sun 9. So Jack Buck's upcoming birthday, August 20th, and then we'll be done. I'll go to the chat, say goodbye, and then we'll be done. Because I really don't want to go too late today. $150. Oh, I thought we were going to 151 days from his birthday. Because if we were, wait. Yeah, no, I thought we were, because 151's the 36 prime Buckeye 36, but it's not that, and I'm not gonna make it work. It's 150 days, like Illuminati 150. 20 weeks and 3 days. Death 213. 149 to 35th prime. Skull and Bones 149. And then from Jack Black's past birthday, 216 days. That's Cleveland's area code. Cleveland is by Akron. There's Akron, Cleveland, Canton, that kind of area of the state. 7 months, 4 days. And look, 30 weeks, 6 days. You guys, you see what just fucking happened? I'm like, oh, it wasn't 151 days. I didn't make it work because I didn't have to make it work. The Jesuits will get you covered. You got to trust the process because they always encode the numbers in their rituals. Buckeye 36. So look, Tony Hawk 36, 117. Now he's here. Now we have Jack Black, 30 weeks and 6 days from his last birthday. He's also now going to be in his promotional video from the state of Ohio. Buckeye 36. This is undeniable. Literally, beforehand, I tell you this pattern because this is because I don't know the success for this pattern, but it's definitely over 98%. I mean, it's like, we very, very, very rarely see them not use these numbers. And it is, and at this point, I think it's because I didn't look hard enough. And not trying to say I look for it to work, but it's just like, I just didn't, put enough effort on the decode. I mean, they do it all the time. Buckeye 36, 30 weeks, 6 days from Jack Black's birthday. Now I have to do Fred Armisen. Like, I can't let that go. But this is the finale of the stream. So anyone just joined, you're getting good content because we're looking at a clear ritual. Someone let us know about Devil Day in the chat. We're looking at Devil Day, Akron, Ohio. Let us know that Devil Day equals 76 like Akron. And now we're seeing this. Fred Armisen. This is an actor from Mississippi. Another person from the Jesuits. 68, 112, 185. 58 like Freemasonry. So we get Ohio numbers from his birthday. We might not, and that's okay. That's okay. If you want to say, oh, it all falls through, it all falls through. Again, if we don't get Ohio numbers from his birthday or Buckeye numbers, you think it's all falls through, then again, you're one of these fucking pieces of shit bending over, right? As Chandra, probably some Jesuit named Chandra, is using his fucking Catholic cock, exploring your fucking anus, fucking you again as you march down his fucking agenda. That's why they have discovered x-rays coming from your anus today, on April Fool's Day. You're a fucking April Fool. If you keep falling for this fucking shit, try and deny it, think it all falls through, oh, Gematria is bullshit, it's debunked. That fucking, loser in that video, you're with him, this is what they're talking about to you. God. So Fred Armisen, December 4th, 1966. So December 4th, his past birthday till today. 118 days. Spiritual 118, Secret Society 17 weeks. Look at that. In the 17th state. Trey didn't call it, we saw this earlier, but that's like the third wheel element. Is Ohio numbers, Buckeye numbers, and then Ohio doesn't equal 17, but it's a 17th state, and they love doing things by his number. So 17 weeks from Fred Armisen's birthday, also 119 days. So his upcoming birthday, 8 months, 4 days, like Jesuit 84, 35 weeks and 3 days, like Catholic 71, 53, the 71st prime. And there's probably some numbers with Devo here too that I wasn't looking at. Devo 17 weeks from his birthday. I mean, come on. By the numbers. So we're going to leave it there. Hey, what's good, Domino? It's really good seeing you. Yeah, guys, Domino's on Free to Find Truth. She's on Instagram as well as Domino Decodes the Matrix. Definitely give her a follow. Really, really good. Oh, nice. Returning some makeup. Glad you got to cut the end of it. Toronto 117.36, and it's Toronto's not too far from Ohio, relatively speaking. Oh, Good Friday. Oh yeah, Good Friday. It's for tomorrow. So tomorrow's gonna be, Good Friday Black people rituals. / nigger 42. Oh my God, guys, they're going in on Black people tomorrow because it's / 2 on Good Friday. Good Friday 59. Again, I don't think this happens every single year. So Good Friday 59, Negro 59, and tomorrow's / 2. And guys, the bullshit thing is this prediction's gonna come true. I'll almost guarantee it. Because I've guaranteed enough already. It's not I'm afraid to lose. It's just I want to cheapen my guarantees because every time I do, it always happens. But I'm sure this is gonna happen. Nigger 42, Good Friday 59, racism 47. Ohio, Buckeye 27, Ohio 47. Ohio's gonna be back tomorrow. It'll be good because we have a lesson on Ohio today. We'll see Ohio back tomorrow by the numbers. 47, Buckeye 27. Tomorrow's gonna be their day as well. Manhattan 92. You might even see them in New York. Black 29, the reflection. Obama and Barack Obama, Michelle Obama, both born dates with 92 numerology. Black 11. Racist, again, not racism 47, but racist 47. Race 27. Ooh, tomorrow's gonna be juicy because nigger 42, right? Race 27, racism 27, racist 47, black 11, 29, reflection 92. And then, again, nigger 42 in 2021, black one 21. When you write out 21, you get 42. I'm not going to type it here. Some of this is calculated on here. It gets slow with the words, but when you write out 21 equals 42. Yeah, tomorrow's going to be all about black people, or at least so maybe some black person might even die, even killing 47. But, female 42, 24, they might have that too. Yeah, good call. Thanks, Rohan. Yeah, I'm gonna close it now because I don't want someone to join. I feel bad, but peace and love, y'all. I gotta leave. We have now decided when to set an approach to Uranus. You find out what lies deep beneath the surface of this gas giant. See, Freedom sees what the fucking Uranus jokes too. Again, I'm glad you're proving the point, right? Uranus jokes, like there are such thing as Uranus jokes, and we're seeing it on what? Drum roll, please. April Fool's Day. So real quick before I forget, hey Marco, I'm glad you're here too. Marco, here's our cipher. I'm pretty much done with this. I mean, it's just I'm sorry it's taking so long. It shouldn't even take this long. It's literally 4 dictionaries. Just one cipher. My other one I made actually takes like the letter, like this number, and reduces it. But I didn't even have to do all that because if you just went to 4 ciphers, right? Or the G ordinal, where G is 1 through F26. So this is the one cipher. So you pretty much you type in the word, it parses it. Okay, you typed in D 24, and then we're gonna add them up. So this will be done really soon. Here's the full reduction cipher. So just show what it looks like. It's gonna be this, and then 2 more ciphers, and then the main code in the front. Here's I'm outputting it. Here's like the the class. I don't think I make this a static class anymore, so it's not gonna look like this. But now I'm just getting nerdy, so I'm gonna leave. But that's what I'm working on right now. Yeah, appreciate you too. Yeah, of course, bro. If anytime, I'm happy to do this for you. So I'm gonna leave now. Like really leave now. I know Chachi shared something Jesuits, of course, from the Jesuits. But thanks, guys. I appreciate y'all so much. She's 14 months old and needs a drug that costs 2.1 million to save her life. Yeah, it's from the Jesuits, and the Jesuits gonna make money off that. She's now 14 months old. This girl looks black. Name's Aya Lunt. Yeah, she's black in America. And slave 14, slave to the medical system. It's sick. This baby with the Jesuit numbers. Baby 12, the reflection of 21. Oh, of course, Marco. Yeah, anytime, man. I can't wait till it's done and you guys use it, man. Of course. Anything I do to contribute to the community and help people out. Not just the code and talk about how the Jesuits are mocking us on April Fool's Day with their Uranus jokes. But that's just sick. I mean, it's just so sick.